Catherine has left fans speechless in her most perfect style. But what if I told you that her recent appearances are not just about style? They are a calculated, brilliant survival strategy. From secret tributes to a silent display of power, this is the story of how a dress becomes a declaration. As a future queen, no longer are edicts and decrees the exclusive means of authority at Windsor and Buckingham Palace. The exact angle of a hat, the fabric of a coat, and the quiet, irrefutable language of color all express it. Catherine, Princess of Wales and future Queen Consort of the UK, sees this as more than fashion. It is a painstakingly organized effort to safeguard the future of a monarchy sailing the most tumultuous seas in a generation. In a period of institutional instability and constant public scrutiny, her dress is her armor, her message, and her most powerful royal political instrument. This is how a princess discreetly shapes the crown's fate via silk, tweed, and tiaras. That crown, although unworn, is heavy. Thousands of years of tradition, expectation, and sacrifice weigh it down, and Catherine has added to that weight a personal war fought in the worldwide limelight. Her cancer diagnosis and treatment changed her public image forever. She has transformed from a symbol of elegance and continuity to a symbol of resilience, filling every public appearance with emotional and national importance. Her return to the public scene was a national event, a moment of collective exhalation for a country and commonwealth that views her as the monarchy's future leader. In that crucial moment, as in all others, her clothing spoke more than any palace news release. It was a resilience comeback built on architecture. One lady standing on the Buckingham Palace balcony on June 15, 2024, will go down in royal history for her calm heroism. The Princess of Wales's entrance was pure spectacle, organized like a military procession. She mastered symbolic communication in a Jenny Packham white midi dress with black accents. In fashion and psychology, white symbolizes fresh beginnings, purity, and an unwritten page. Fashion psychologist Dr. Ella Ree told industry insiders that this was a striking use of color symbolism. This was not simply a dress. Ree said it was a proclamation. It symbolized a return to duty, a clean slate after months of conjecture and worry, and unyielding perseverance. To understand the impact, one must comprehend the institutional fear that preceded this event. The King and Princess of Wales's near-simultaneous health issues shocked the monarchy, which was already reeling from the Sussexes' departure and Queen Elizabeth II's death. The perfect storm of uncertainty threatened the House of Windsor's century-old reputation for stability. Catherine was the first clue the storm was over. The dress's clean lines and strong form projected power, while the black ornaments contrasted with her hardship, symbolizing her triumph. People reacted immediately and strongly. Once a nasty battlefield of royal critique, social media became a chorus of solidarity. A popular remark read, "She is actually a paragon of courage and grace." This was more than appreciation for a well-chosen outfit. It was recognition of the great strain she had suffered and the dignity with which she returned. Royal historians noted Queen Elizabeth II's use of dress to show perseverance throughout national crises. Catherine's stark white outfit symbolized hope and rejuvenation, much like the late Queen's vividly colored outfits. Her presence provided a visible assurance of the monarchy's future. In one simple move, she calmed the people and established her important position in the institution. She was no longer just the wife of the heir. She was a pillar of the new monarchy, his personal fortitude tied to the crown. Weaving silk and satin alliances. Royal ladies have used sartorial diplomacy for ages, and the Princess of Wales had mastered it before her health issues. It turns a wardrobe into a strategic asset, with every color, designer, and theme calculated to honor history, culture, and politics. Royal fashion historian Carolyn Fu has long said Catherine's clothes reflect her royal responsibilities. Foom says her pictures are a master lesson in diplomatic dressing, precisely designed to honor the occasion, host country, or a cultural legacy. It is a quiet language of respect, and she speaks it best. The November 2023 state visit of South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol and First Lady Kim Kyon-hee showcased her fluency. Catherine chose an apple red Catherine Walker Cape coat dress for the formal welcome, a major event. The decision was significant. Red, a color of good luck and happiness in Korean culture, was a quick and generous expression of friendship. As a favorite of Diana, Princess of Wales, Catherine Walker's designs evoked the monarchy's global diplomacy. A new take on ceremonial robes, the cape silhouette conveyed strength without compromising femininity. But the diplomatic message increased during the state dinner. The princess chose a Jenny Packham white gown that showcased her exquisite diamonds. She wore the Strathmore rose tiara, a rare sight after almost a century. Retrieving this tiara from the royal vaults was strategic. It expressed the deep and lasting tradition of the Windsor dynasty, while its delicate floral design offered a gentle contrast to the more imposing tiaras commonly worn at such celebrations. This decision showed we are a monarchy with a rich history, but also modern and approachable. The message was clear to international dignitaries and the global press. Under the new Wales era, the British monarchy honored its heritage and fearlessly faced the future. The strategy goes beyond state visits. Catherine wore her lover's knot tiara with a Jenny Packham pink-embroidered evening gown for the Diplomatic Corps event at Buckingham Palace on December 5, 2023. This tiara, eternally linked to her late mother-in-law, Diana, is powerful. Catherine wears it to honor Diana while personalizing it, a delicate balance of reverence and reinterpretation. This magnificent traditional but modern sequined gown and tiara combo was suited for contemporary royalty. According to royal watchers, each of these appearances emphasizes that Catherine's wardrobe is a quiet ambassador who develops relationships and deepens relationships with each flawlessly selected outfit. The Princess of Wales uses a sophisticated and purposeful color scheme to manage her royal duties outside of official events. Her choices always have symbolic weight, adapted to the nation's mood, the occasion, and her changing role in the firm. Lydia Carter, a stylist who has studied the princess's fashion evolution, says Catherine instinctively knows color psychology. She uses color with the precision of an artist, utilizing it to create emotion, project authority, and connect with the public. She excelled in this during her annual Together at Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey. On December 6th, a stunning Alexander McQueen red coat was her choice for this intimate and festive event. Carter says red symbolizes warmth, joy, and the Christmas spirit. It was open and friendly, drawing people in and capturing the essence of her event. Fans called the look classic and the perfect embodiment of Christmas elegance. By wearing such a vibrant, joyous color, she set the tone for the event, creating a visual focal point of warmth and community. However, her color choices at Wimbledon, a summer highlight, are distinct yet clever. She wore a purple Sophia dress on July 14, 2024. Purple has been associated with royalty since the Roman emperors. It was a subtle but clear statement of status. Designer Sophia said the choice enhances her rank while keeping a modern silhouette. It was a classic royal box look, respectful but not distant. Attendees called it a fashion grand slam, recognizing her flair and regal presence. This creative use of color marks even her everyday encounters. She wore another Alexander McQueen blue coat for the Christmas Day stroll in Sandringham on December 25, 2023. A senior editor of Harper's Bazaar appreciated the monochromatic palette's peaceful grace and refinement. The epitome of winter elegance, the look quickly went viral on Instagram. Blue symbolizes stability, loyalty, and peace, values the monarchy wants to represent, particularly at a time of change. Meeting the modern monarchist balance, accessibility versus tradition. Maintaining royal mystery while seeming accessible and relevant to the people is one of the modern monarchy's biggest challenges. She walks a tightrope with great dexterity, and her clothing is her main support. She can effortlessly go from the fairy tale splendor of a royal dinner to the pragmatism of a county engagement, often within a week. A series of fall 2023 engagements showcased her adaptability. She gave her Shaping Us keynote address on November 15th in a monochromatic outfit. She looked strong, competent, and serious, and the vibrant color highlighted her early childhood development job. It was the attire of a powerful lady promoting a cause. Yet she changed her identity 2 weeks earlier in Scotland on November 2nd. She looked country chic in her Burberry olive quilted jacket, black turtleneck, and bootcut jeans. The populace loved this combination because it showed the future queen as more approachable. It was an idealistic but practicable style. Her popularity stems from this careful balance between high formality and street relatability. This shows the audience that she is a multifaceted lady who can be comfortable in a muddy field or a palatial ballroom. Finally, there is the legacy wardrobe, past echoes and future visions. Every royal family member is part of a larger story. For the Princess of Wales, Diana's legacy is ongoing and difficult. Catherine has gracefully and intelligently honored Diana's legacy via her artistic choices, providing a feeling of continuity while crafting her own personality. It was clearest on July 4th, 2023, when she wore a mint green Balmain jacket and a ruffled white maxi skirt to a function. It was a precise copy of Diana's 1980s outfit, yet not a basic imitation. The sharp, modern tailoring of the Balmain jacket and the contemporary silhouette of the skirt gave a classic look a new update. It was a sartorial tribute to the lady who reinvented the Princess of Wales title. It was also a modest expression of confidence, showing that Catherine is confident enough to honor her predecessor without being dominated. She showed similar empathy at Royal Ascot, another occasion synonymous with Diana's flair, dazzling in a crimson Alexander McQueen maxi dress on June 23, 2023. Whether echoing Diana, championing British design, or embracing sustainability, these choices contribute to a legacy wardrobe. It is the last and perhaps most important part of her quiet, elegant, and efficient role. Thank you so much for watching the video. It is clear that for the Princess of Wales, every stitch tells a story. We would love to hear your thoughts. Which of her recent looks do you think sent the strongest message? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more royal updates.